Welcome back everyone to the 11th round of this 2023 Supercross season, and we get right into the core of the 250 West main event with a good start by Styles Robertson, followed by Hunter Yoder. Great start by him, able to get in front and maybe learn from the first guys, the faster guys, to get through the main event. Then there was Hampshire, then McAdoo, and then Lawrence. Lawrence quickly moving through to McAdoo, Hampshire, and Yoder to get second position. And he's found himself fighting with Styles Robertson, but Robertson was slower than the other three guys behind him, so he slowed Lawrence down because he wasn't able to pass him right away, and allowed McAdoo and Hampshire to get in the fight for the first position. Lawrence then managed to get the lead passing Robertson, and Robertson, while battling with McAdoo and Hampshire, crashed in the whoops and appeared to be hurt on his shoulder. He held his shoulder while he was back up, apparently, but hopefully it's not a bad injury, it's just a bruise, and he's able to clear, and he's able to race the next round in Glendale. Hampshire there manages to pass McAdoo for second position, and there was a good battle between the two, exchanging position completely. Then with 6 minutes to go, we see the fast pace Hampshire and McAdoo were going. At one time, Hampshire was 1 second faster a lap than Jet Lawrence. But then he made a mistake. Thankfully he was able to save it, but it showed he was pushing and he was on the limit going that fast. McAdoo then managed to pass again Hampshire for second position. But even then, with McAdoo passing him, he was still the fastest man on track, so he showed unbelievable speed on that night. Then with 2 laps to go, traffic was a major thing, and McAdoo was getting stuck behind the lapper, and Hampshire was able to get in second in the last corner, cutting under McAdoo and the lapper together, making a pass on the last corner of the penultimate lap. And in the last lap, it was just managing and defending from Cameron McAdoo. So I keep on confusing the brothers. I keep on calling Jet Hunter and Hunter Jet. It was Jet Lawrence who got the win, Hampshire was in second, and McAdoo got in third position. Then in the 450, we had another unusual start with Kevin Moranz getting the whole shot and getting up front early, followed by Chase Sexton and Eli Tomac. Roczen gets around Tomac for third position early on, but then unfortunately for Moranz, he got deep. He overjumped the triple on the rhythm lane and got stuck in the tough block on the corner, canceling the good start he had. Really unfortunate for him. Cincerulo and Webb then passed Tomac for third and fourth position respectively, and in the first stages of the race, it looked like Tomac didn't really have the speed. It was another off night for him. Then when Webb came up short on the rhythm lane, Tomac regained fourth position. Then Sexton made a little mistake and allowed Roczen to close in and put some pressure. Tomac, after studying for some laps the track, he found that blitzing the whoops, as opposed to jumping through them, taking the inside like all the other guys were doing, was faster. So he really made a move around Cincerulo at lightning speed because he was carrying way more speed in the whoops and was able to scrub the triple after the whoop section. Then Tomac and Roczen go back and forth for second position because Tomac managed to pass him, but made a little mistake. He went a little bit wide, so Roczen was able to go back through and regain second position. They had a little battle, which was fun to watch, but in the end, Tomac managed to pass for second position. Webb manages to pass Adam Cianciarulo for fourth position. Barcia then quickly passes Cianciarulo for fifth. And with 10 minutes to go, Sexton, who had a great gap, I know you'll never guess what I'm about to say, but he fell again from the lead. Unpressured mistake, just his own fault. He fell again and potentially lost more than 7 points in this season as of now. So imagine where would it be if he didn't make those unpressured mistakes. He would have been way in the lead of the championship, but he keeps on making those stupid mistakes and stupid falls. Keeps on losing points. Unfortunately for him, but I don't know what to say anymore. He keeps on falling every time he's out in the lead. It seems like 9 times out of 10 he's gonna fall, he's gonna lose the lead, he's gonna lose the maximum points. The only time he didn't lose the lead, it was because Detroit, it was Plessinger who was in the lead and made the mistake, who gave Sexton the lead. But then when he's in front and he has a gap, it looks like almost every time he's gonna fall. He's gonna fall and he's gonna lose it. Then Webb climbing through again and passing Roczen for second position. And with 6 minutes to go, Sexton is coming now right back through the pack and gaining the time he lost with his mistake. Manages to pass Roczen for third position. Jason Anderson then had a pretty quiet race, but silently managed to climb back to fourth position. So really a great ride. After a bad start, he was around 10th place in the first lap. Managed to get back up, but once again showing that he has the speed to continue and to get up there with the guys. But the bad starts and the little mistakes he's made all throughout the season didn't help him at all. The last laps then, Barcia gets close to Webb and pressures him, but Webb is able to keep second place and hold it. So on the podium, it was another Tomac win. Webb in second position, defending from Barcia in third. Tomac is now at 50 wins, tied with James Stewart for the most wins of all time. So we're witnessing greatness right now. I don't know if a lot of guys are able to process this, but this will be looked in the future. We will look back at these seasons and we're gonna treat them like gold, because we're witnessing greatness at the moment. Both Tomac and Webb also, and the next round in Glendale, are gonna have the red plate. They're gonna be tied on points for the lead, and it's gonna be a good battle for the championship. I already know. So we'll see what's gonna happen in Glendale. Until then, goodbye.